That would be why. Fixed it. I forgot I muted my mic before I got off. Sucks, so I'll actually need an arena for the Exomex. The weapon that I'm using. I'm not really gonna have a choice. Oh, I didn't even see the Sam Soji. I wonder. Season 1 and it was peaked. Let's go. I almost missed it. Let me see. Okay. Now I just gotta remove background walls. This is gonna annoy the shit out of me. What boss? I'm on Devour Gods still. I had to get off for quite a while. Why can I not see? Do I need to put my face cam on my full screen? I mean, I can. Didn't see a need to. Here. No, I can throw it on there. Camera. This camera's terrible quality. Well, it's not terrible quality. Terrible quality. It's not as good as. There. I need a 60 FPS face cam. I think that's what I want. Maybe I get one. Should I? There you go. Thanks for telling me. I didn't realize that it wasn't on. Hmm. Damn it, I missed a bed. Yep, first rounded, probably. Okay. Now, this is probably very exciting gameplay for you guys. What mod? An item from Fargo's Mutant mod. What's up?
You like hash browns?
Eh.
They're really like seafood.
Alright, thanks. I'll try them. Bye-bye. This is so fun, man. This is... I should probably get the Reaper Shark Tooth necklace. Shoot. Hello, courier. Yeah? Why wouldn't I? No. I'm evil. My name's B Merc and I'm evil. Evil Crumb. Yes, Evil Crumb. B Merc. Yes. B Merc is Evil Crumb. Loki had the cheese Calamitous clone. Players got. Why? That fight is so much fun. It's totally not the worst fight in the entirety of modded Terraria. Or at least in my opinion, it's the worst fight in the entirety of modded Terraria. Infernum Calamitous clone is like 5,000 in regular. Even regular Calamitous clone still blows. So Master Death Mode, Masochist Death Mode Calamitous clone is even worse. Hello, Sap. Now I'm stuck on Plantera. Damn, it's too bright. Much better. Oh. Okay, so do you think this is a big enough arena? Should be. My Infernum playthrough, yes. Age been fun, low key. Oh, it's too bright. My eyes hurt. Guys, my eyes hurt. Alright, is this a big enough arena, I hope? Honestly, it's probably overkill, but I'm also going to use it for Exomex. First time doing melee too. Ooh, that's fun. Melee's bonkers. Like, melee is broken OP. Oh man, I lagged twice. What? What caused me to lag? Should I have played Minecraft? God, I cannot play Minecraft. I played it at one point with Lemon and a Minecraft TikToker, and oh my god, that shit is awful. Where'd he go? Hello, Alpine. How are you doing? And thank you for following. Hello, PW. What? Bro's scared of me. What? No, this is... Bro dipped. Bro was gone. What? How did that happen? I thought he wasn't gonna spawn or something. I was gonna be like, really? I ran out of flight time. Should I read Parasite? Yeah, I have the first colored edition. I need to get the rest at some point, but I don't know when I'll do that. I keep running out of flight time even though I'm hitting the floor. Mildly infuriating, but whatever. I thought he was gonna... I think he was gonna disappear again. I was like, really? I just got back. He despawned on one of my... Like, he didn't despawn, I should say. He went into his little portal thing and never came back out. Like, what? I had to go do something in my house, so that's why I was gone for so long. I was gone for like 2 hours. And I ate. Crump-eated. Revenger? Do you mean Ravager, or do you mean Revengeance mode? Because Ravager does suck. Guess what I just did? What'd you do? The boss, yeah, Ravager sucks. He's up there with the worst Calamity bosses, so I can't blame you. Why no music? I don't have in-game music turned on, so I can add music whenever I go into my YouTube videos. I keep running out of flight time. Give me this. I'm trash too. I keep running out of flight. Even though I have platforms, I keep running out of flight. Here, I've got an idea. Spy told me he knows your mother. Who's Spy? Who dat? No one knows who my mom is. Thank you for the rose slammed. I didn't even see it. Oh, TF2. Why am I lagging? I can see myself lag. I'm still not turning my resolution down. Even though that's probably would help me a lot. But God does not. Or Infernum in general. I don't know. I've been getting quite a bit of frame drops recently for some reason, and I don't know why. Even without Wrath of Gods. For some reason. I don't know why. It's probably because I use 1920 by... No, because I use 1920 by 1080 in Fortnite and still get 360 FPS. Which is why it doesn't make sense that I lag in Terraria. I can get 360 FPS in Valorant, 360 FPS in Fortnite, 360 in Overwatch, and for some reason I cannot... Probably. This looks terrible. And my game crashed. What texture pack? Oh, I never posted a video of my texture packs last night. I use a couple. Devourer of Femboys. That would be you, Sap. You would be the Devourer of Femboys. Mods? Shoot. Somebody remind me to post a video. Can somebody comment? Hey, can somebody comment under one of my videos telling me to post a mod list video? Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Ugh. This looks terrible. It's so fuzzy. I don't even have a weak device. I don't know what it is that makes me lag during, I'd have to get a 4090 or better. I'd have to get a 4090 or better, and I'd have to get... So, I don't know... I don't know why I lag. Yeah, like that. I'm literally getting frame drops. Which wait, mage weapon? Like what? Hell no, do not use the dark spark. There's no background. Use the Viper from Old Duke. I can't see. What the hell? What is wrong with my game? I didn't get a Devourer Gods background. And it's bright as shit out, which means I can't see his projectiles. Use the Viper from Old Duke. Well, otherwise, your next best thing is the Dark Spark, and the Dark Spark is dog shit, so. The Dark Spark is legit horrible, so. The weapon that I'm using is better spammed than Stealth Strikes. Did I turn off backgrounds or something? I don't remember doing that. No? The very first time I ever played Terraria was over 10 years ago. I don't have a background. I can't see. I don't know either. Kind of just do both at the same time. And I can't fucking see because there's no background. No, it's not a texture pack. It literally just started happening and I don't know why. Like literally 2 attempts ago. Also, texture packs don't affect, texture packs can't affect modded items. Only vanilla. I don't know. But it really sucks because I can't see. It's too bright. Hurts my eyes. Crumb's allergic to sunlight. Vampire Crumb. This is genuinely such an eyesore. It's awful. I play in the dark for a reason. I don't know how many attempts. I play in the dark for a reason because this is too bright for me. For them dog. I wonder if I yarn. Should I use instant respawn? Why would you use it? Don't cheat. If that's what you're at. Maybe I need to wear sunglasses while playing. Yay, background. Yes, yay, background. I also use blood armor for dog. I tried prismatic, but it's pretty bad. I hate prismatic armor. I hate prismatic armor, and I hate the dark spark. Fuck both of those things. Specifically, fuck the dark spark. I also don't like the Dark Side of the Moon album that it's based off of, so that's... I think it's probably the most overrated piece of music of all time. Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd should not be the highest rated album of all time. I don't know if I'm the only one with that take. It is the most overrated piece of music of all time. No, I hate the Dark Spark. I'm like Dark Spark #1 hater. Dark Spark, Prismatic Armor. I use Omega Blue anyways. Actually, I'm not using Omega Blue right now. That's probably my issue. What? I pressed my dash bind twice and it didn't go through. That's so weird. Like, I pressed my mouse button twice and it didn't work. Oh, that's what I should put on screen. I should put, like, a mouse and keyboard thing so that way y'all can see what buttons I'm pressing. Nobody cares about that, though, but... Please stop dashing at me when I least expect it. No, it's super expected. It's super expected. My dash bind just didn't work. Which is so strange. To be fair, I have had that issue with my dash bind before whenever I was fighting Yaron. Whenever I was fighting Yarn, at one point my dash button wasn't working, and it was really strange. Yeah, look at that lag. That's absurd. I low-key wish the Xbox, bro. I'm telling you, it would be awful. Your shit would be completely fried. As soon as you get to Poltergeist, your console's fried. My dash button isn't my second mouse button. I think it's mouse 4. It's one of my side mouse buttons. Yeah, it is. Goodbye, Sap. Have a nice night. What do you mean? Yeah? Thank you, Brandon, for following. Tried actually aiming for dog's head. No, I'm not really aiming. I'm looking at my chat. No, that's interesting. Thank you, Double, for following, too. You know what might be my best friend here is the Ascendant Insignia. That thing might be bonkers for me, considering I always run out of flight time. I know you can do this. Thanks. Not if I don't look at my dash. He's gonna despawn on me one of these attempts again, or just not come out of his little portal. Beautiful frame rate. I know. I don't know what my issue is. I can never seem to control my... I dashed too early. I don't know what my issue with frame drops is. Thank you for the heart me, Team Cassick. Or Cass, I know. I don't know how to stop my frames from dropping. Maybe it... Do I need to disable entropy? But I like my vanities. No, I haven't used Wrath of Gods because of the frame drops that I get from it. It might be Particle Library. I'm not going to lie to you, it might be Particle Library. No, because Particle Library is a dependency. So I have no choice to have that enabled. Or is it Luminance? Luminance is an Infernum dependency. I shouldn't have any background apps enabled. Well, maybe not anymore after I downloaded a lot of stuff from Steam. My PC even fully optimized for Terraria, like everything wise. Devour God's background. Still had horrid frame drops. That's why I have Wrath of Gods disabled, because Wrath of Gods makes my frame drops even worse. I guess it's just non-controllable. I guess I can't really do anything about my frame rate in Terraria. It's Calamity Lo-Fi remixes just to have music in the background. It's by Inner on YouTube. And my background is like this because Devourer Gods is active. While Devourer Gods is being fought, you get a new background. This galaxy-looking background. It's pretty cool. Just fight Old Duke and get that stupid little Viper thing. That thing is OP. Trust. Old Duke isn't that bad. I say that as if I didn't skip him this playthrough. I was originally gonna do no boss skips, but I can't be asked to do that. I skipped like a dozen bosses in total this playthrough after saying I'm not gonna skip anyone. I think regular Devour Gods has this background. Yeah, nothing is actively able that's decreasing my FPS. So yeah, I don't know what's causing my frame drops. Unless I just need new PC parts, but I wouldn't think so. Hold on, you guys. I can still barely read chat, but I need to see this. It's my CPU. Huh. My CPU's at 80% right now. Yeah, 85. 80, 87. On YouTube. Alrighty. Bye-bye. I'm not actively, I don't think anybody is commenting my YouTube chat anyways, but I currently have my task manager open. Yeah, my CPU's at 90% during that phase. I thought I had a good CPU, though. I hope cracking Scowl was worth it. No, hope no one's cracking Sap's girl, bro. Bro just, bro just 180'd me. That's crazy. Pirates are approaching. That's crazy. Nice. You still on Crumb? What do you mean? What do you mean I still on Crumb? Go dog faster than me? It's 1 a.m. Oh, for me it's like 6 o'clock. 6:21. 21. Good thing it don't got any of that in it. Red 21. No one's gonna have any clue what I'm talking about. I'll do that later. Carmen, get back here. Okay, the last thing I need is Miracle Matter. And then I can craft my Celestus. Every time the stream punk more and more unhinged. What do you mean? Shit. No, the next thing I'm gonna go back to doing is the next thing I'll do is probably go back to the next thing I'll end up doing is chat, help me out here. Hardcore again. Every 10 seconds. This entire run on its own hasn't really been too bad so far, if I'm being honest with you. At least in my opinion, it hasn't been too bad. Could be significantly worse. I think the worst thing is that I gotta use the Molten Amputator for Exomex and Yaron. So, yeah. Who knows how to practice ram dash timing? Uh, as long as you know your ram dash timing and stuff, it's super free. I say free like it didn't take me like 10 attempts, but at the same time, I was trying to figure out my lag, so it doesn't count. Actually, I killed in the attempt I was looking at Task Manager, so. So who's excited for this to be put on a YouTube video? Who's excited for a Crumb YouTube video? Crumb is gonna do his first Terraria full movie. Yes, awesome, right? Right, guys? Oh shoot, I missed the dog's death to go mow the lawn. Damn. Don't worry, I'll end up posting this. This entire thing is gonna be a YouTube video. Are you guys excited? Crummy YouTube video time! Hooray! What's your DPS on dog? Like, shit, not much. Like 6,000? I peaked. Thank you, Graggle, for following. I think. Actually, the most DPS I ever had was 200,000 with Rage and Adrenaline. But otherwise, my DPS on Moonlord was so much worse. I got like 600 DPS on Moonlord. That shit was awful. What, texture pack? What do you mean? For who? Yeah, this entire thing will be a YouTube video. Don't worry, guys. I know, everyone's so excited. Everyone wag your tail if you're excited for... Oh, it's just Infernum. It's the Infernum health bar. Everyone wag your tail if you're excited for a Crummy YouTube video. No? Wag wag. There we go. Someone did it. Hooray. Thank you so much. You just made my day. Wagging your tail. I was wondering whenever somebody was going to do that. I haven't played Infernum in a long time. Yeah, I have to do Exomex and Yaron with this weapon, so I better hope it's good. At the same time, I had to do Moonlord with the Subduction Slicer, and I got like 600 DPS. With the full offensive loadout, I got like 1200 DPS, so I simply just went full defense and called it a day. Should I try Infernum again? Yes, it's goated. Trust, Infernum is peak. For getting into terraria streams? Yes. This is what you get. To be fair, my chat could be significantly worse if I had Faye Gurry Lover in here. Faye Gurry Lover always makes the chat very interesting. Usually what I talk about and how weird the stream is depends on my chat. Whatever chat decides to do, whatever chat decides to talk about will depend on how weird stream is. How do boss percents HP? If you mean my boss bar, it's added by Infernum mod. Up coin with Crumb. You go into your interface. You go into your interface, and then you change your boss health bar. Oh wait, hold on. Like, my chat can be significant. What's the weirdest thing I've ever talked about on stream? Probably, well, I guess somebody mentioned BDS. Oh, no, I mentioned BDSM at one point. Because I mentioned something about bondage. That's right. I was gonna say somebody in chat mentioned BDSM, but no, that was me. I can't pin that one on chat. Terraria on my FYP. Hello. Dear God. Well, okay, I was talking about the stylist. Like, do we think that the stylist likes bondage because she's been tied up in that spider's nest for so long? Like, is it like, do we think it's like a trauma response? No, nobody has any. Nobody has any input here. No? Is this thing on? Holy airball. What do you mean airball? That's not an airball. That's if she's. Thank you for the live, Tron. I appreciate it. My alerts work again. It's not an airball. I'm just curious. It's like, do you guys think that the Goblin Tinkerer gets tied up by the mechanic? Just saying. Hello, Exolid. How are you doing? Here we go again. Don't hate. Get out of here. What was that? What was what? What's up? Say that again? Nah, I don't think so. Thank you, Tron, for the good game. Nah, I don't think I'll be saying that again. Shh. We don't know what Crumb's talking about. What is Brotato Chip yapping about? Maybe the wind? Must have been the wind, man. Aw, poor guy's getting destroyed by Devourer Gods. I don't know what to tell you. Not me, though. At the same time, I'm goated. Isn't that right, guys? Is Crumb goated? No, I already did Devour Gods. I am now doing the moon events and stuff for, Ascended Spirit Essences. Now, I could just defeat an Ice Queen. Yeah, yeah. This is my weapon for Exomex. Normally I'd use the La Seraphim and the Frying Pan, but yeah, I don't get that luxury this playthrough. I gotta use my Providence weapon on the Exomex. I just realized you called me Brototype. I usually say Protein Shake or Brotato Chip or something. Kill with Pumpkin, W Crumb. Is that reference to those speed slideshows I keep seeing? It's like some random thing about speed and then it says W speed. It is, okay. I figured. Yeah, I also have to use this for Yaron, which Yaron shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I'm fairly decent at the late game Infernum fights. For the most, except for Scal. I'd say Scal is gonna suck, but I'll have the Celestus for Scal, so I'll actually have an on-tier weapon for once. I haven't had an on-tier weapon since like using the like enchanted axe on Wall of Flesh. Oh, and I guess I use the Elemental Disc for Providence Profane Guardians. Although they aren't my go-to options in the slightest. My go-to options would probably be the Lunar Kunai. But it worked. I did both Providence and Profane Guardians first try, so... I've been enjoying Rogue a lot recently because it's not easy like Summoner and Melee. And it's not boring like Ranger. Because Ranger sucks. No. Summoner than Melee. Probably. And then recently I've been playing a lot of Rogue just because, like I said, unlike... I think that stealth is a fun mechanic. Don't get me wrong, I still wouldn't give it like I still wouldn't say it's one of the best classes. At the same time, I'm kind of using off-tier gear. So... I had to use the Subduction Slicer for Moonlord, which absolutely sucked. That was terrible. Summoner's OP in vanilla too, as long as you get the Terrapist on. I'd say Summoner just isn't fair, but Melee exists, and Melee is ridiculously unfair. Yeah. Well, the Raven Staff is also bonkers. That's what I use in Calamity still is the Raven Staff. The Raven Staff just melts bosses so bad. Like as soon as you get post Plantera, Summoner's OP. Mage is drinking mana potions. Yes. It's also crushing the living dog shot of a Siphon once you're post Plantera. I said mage is good. I'm crying. Just deposit all. Yep, deposit all. That's why I have magic storage. So I can just simply deposit everything all at once. Holy deja vu. Oh my god. That's from like months ago. I have to port boss AI one by one. Also, hi, how are you doing? Alright, I'm sure everybody is probably sick of watching me farm, so I would just spend the money for these instead. Okay, so first of all, full hate for Summoner? No. No, enjoy the permaban, kid. Fucking perma. Nobody's gonna know what I'm referencing, are they? Yeah. No, it's something Deller. If everyone should know who Deller is. He said it to one of his viewers at one point. He goes, "Get fucking perma. Mods, ban everyone. Ban everyone now." God, Deller's hilarious. His old clips. Bro was playing evil Fortnite. Shoes? Am I tripping? Maybe. Probably. I wouldn't be shocked. Um, um, need a ranger emblem. I mean, oh nah, yes. Hate all you want, kid. Palette actually isn't bad though. It's just anti-synergy with dodge accessories. Yes, that's true. Do I care though? Nah. Nah. I'm gonna do my own thing. And I don't have the rover drive. Shit. Okay. No. I'm just getting the sponge. I'm just gonna get the sponge and I'm gonna get the sponge and um what's it called? I'm gonna get the sponge and use Chalice of the Blood God, and then just also have the Eclipse Mirror for the dodge, and then I probably shouldn't be able to die. Not very easily, at least. Am I too high up? There it is. Where's my candle? Yeah. And now, with the sponge and full warding and chalice of the blood god, it should be pretty hard to die. Um, I guess I could always replace the chalice. Uh, mm, no, not that. I was tempted to use the blunder booster, but for the extra damage, but I don't need it. Yeah, that's why I was tempted to take off the Why are you taking so long to kill? I just realized that. The blunder booster, it's a rogue accessory. 12% increase to damage. What is my damage? Thank you, GGGG, for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Yeah. So I think I am gonna. Thank you for the I heart. So I think I am gonna sub it for the what's it called? Thank you for the I heart you and the heart puff and the GG. Yeah. So I think I do gotta sub it. I hate this thing. And the roses. So until I get the blunder booster. Okay, is it just a drop from enemies then? Yeah, it's a drop from enemies. Or it's crafted. Yeah, this thing's better spam than with stealth. Okay, that thing is just dropped then. Probably the most embarrassing question I could ever get asked. Technically, I'm unemployed. But I start college up here in October, and yeah. You have such awkward ram. You have worse ram dash timing than Yaron. Oh my gosh. This feels terrible. Yaron mentioned W Yaron? Yeah. Let's go. I got second. No, I got third. Sorry, y'all. Crumb had to get second in his game. I got second by Jujutsu ladder. Hooray. I have a terrible headache. I've had a terrible headache all day, to be fair. Like, oh my gosh. I agree. I like using stealth with rogue because it's more fun, but this weapon in specific is better spammed. So are pretty well all of the, so we're pretty well all of my weapon options in this playthrough are better spammed, except for the, enchanted axe. What mods am I playing? Infernum. Is Celestus good? I don't know. I've only ever used it to one-shot Sepulture, so. Otherwise, I usually use the Seraphim. Brimstone Elemental DM. The worst part about this fight is going to be my range. I have to earn... Why am I on my mount? Alright, first Yaron phase is awful. If I can get the second phase, I win. I just need to get to second phase and then I win. What the fuck? Oh, I should be using Seraph Tracers. Not Seraph Tracers, Celestial Tracers, or Elysian Tracers, whatever they're called. Give me Tracers. I'm gonna be on the ground a lot this fight, so I don't mind. Yeah, I'd turn music on for the Yaron fight, but I'd get copyright strike. So, not copyright strike. I get a copyright claim. So I can't do that. Boss fights really are a lot easier without music on. They're a lot more chill. They aren't as fun, though. Okay, now... Okay, hold on. After a little bit of critical thinking, I now see why the Eclipse Mirror and the one thing don't go together. After a tiny bit of critical thinking, makes a lot of sense now. I'd probably be better off using the Amalgam, I feel, for the 15% damage increase, since I'm not using stealth. I'm dashing too early. Let me try the Amalgam. I think. Okay, so... This is going to take a while. I thought Yaron would be fairly... I thought Yaron would be fairly free, but my DPS is so bad. Silent lock-in? I like your style. No, no, no. I was on Discord. I'm trying to figure stuff out in my game. I'm currently figuring out what to spend money on next. I've already spent $200 this week. So... This is going to be a painfully long fight. Maybe I swap over to Lucky. I'm mistiming my dashes against this guy. I really do hate Yaron's dash timing because it takes me a few attempts to get used to. Shit. Yeah, But if Chapsticks can do Infernum with only classless weapons, I think I should be able to do this. Alright, first phase down. This is gonna be like a 10-minute long fight. Oh, I should probably be using the Eye of Magnus. Did I sell it? Oh, I didn't read that, but yes, most of the mini bosses do get an Infernum rework. Hi, how are you doing? Shoot, I almost had my adrenaline up. These tornadoes are killing me. Uh-oh. How long was that fight? That took forever. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, this is gonna be a 12-minute fight. Maybe I go full lucky. I totally dashed in time. Wow. You might be cooked on Exos. Exos shouldn't be as bad as Yaron. Like yes, fight time's gonna be awful, but this thing does have Pierce, so it's gonna be good for so it's gonna be decent for Thanatos and Ares. They also don't have super awkward ram dash timing that I can't stand. I can see why nobody's done this before. With Celestus, with Subsuming Vortex components, you get the Exalted Horizon, which means you also get to play Mage for this fight, which means you also get a revive. With the Exoblade, I can't remember what goes into it. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, because I'm not good. Knowing I'd have to use a Providence weapon for, maybe this wasn't a good idea, knowing I'd have to use a Providence weapon for Yaron and Exomex, knowing I'm not a good player, but... I'll have Auric armor. shoot, I thought I dashed into them. Chapsticks mentioned? Yes. He used to know me. I don't know if he knows me anymore. He knew me as the TikTok live guy. He commented under one of my legendary Infernum YouTube videos. He hasn't interacted with me, so I worry that I said something to offend him or something to make him mad. He hasn't interacted with me since, so I don't really interact with him. I'm so frightened. I hope he doesn't think negatively of me. I don't think I did anything. And I'd ask him, but I don't want to do that. I don't ask people questions. Oh. Well, he did say something about my shop ads at one point on TikTok. He did say something about my shop ads on TikTok because he doesn't like TikTok shop ads. But I mean, it's kind of what I do to make money, so I have no choice in doing that. At the same time, I like money and I like my free stuff that I get, so I'm not gonna stop. Wilted Rose, yes. Like, currently I'm trying to get a free nightstand from TikTok, but I haven't gotten a response from the people that do nightstands yet. I need to, get back on the grind of doing that because I think I make a couple $100s a week compared to back in the day. I used to make like $1,200 a week from it, but I'm really lazy. Back whenever Crumbean was primed out on his TikTok shop content creation, I was making more than my ex did, and I was making more than my ex did, and she worked like a full-time job. And I just posted shitty videos. It was absurd. shit. I am monetized on YouTube now, which is nice. At the same time, TikTok shop is also a really easy job to do while I'm starting school. So, yeah, I don't have to actually work a real job while in school. So, hooray. That's just unfair. Well, I guess not really. I see how to dodge it. I'm gonna die. I'm throwing. I threw. Six minutes. Oops. Insert 6, 7. Why 6? Don't. No, no 6, 7. I mistimed my dash. I mistimed my dash again. I keep on hitting his tornadoes because I'm garbage. Dash too early. I'm so trash at this game. Oh my gosh. Oh, I probably want the Reaper Shark Duke necklace. is the worst boss. It wouldn't be as bad if I had good DPS, but it takes me 6 minutes just to kill the first phase, so yeah, my DPS is atrocious. Dang, I'm late. Hello, kid. How are you doing? That kid Dom. How are you doing? Maybe 6 or 7 minutes? No. Good. I'm doing good, apart from the fact that I could do Yaron with 3,000 DPS. Yeah, absolutely abysmal. What's up?
I'm top 2,000 right now.
Nice. You are goated. My goat. What are you doing? Hi.
I have your YouTube channel.
Oh. You enjoy me fight Yaron, watching me fight Yaron for 10 years? I said, are you enjoying watching me fight Yaron for 10 years? 6 minutes per attempt. Give or take. No, I need to kill Exomex for the Celestus, which means that I don't get my next weapon upgrade until post-Exomex. Which means this is also going to be my weapon for the Exomex, which might suck, but if Chapsticks can do Infernum with classless weapons only, and Yardis can do 10x HP Infernum, I think this is doable. Here's the only difference though, is I'm ass. That's the only shit. I should probably put walls up so I don't go outside of his firewall. I'm dog water. Oh. I did Profane Guardians in Providence on my first try, so I don't know how this is taking so long. I guess because I did technically have on-tier gear for them. This, I'm out of progression by like 6 bosses. I guess just Poltergeist and Dog, but so 2 bosses. But there are about 20 different weapons that I could use, and this one is below every single one. For what class? Rogue? There's the disc. You could use the disc from the astral chest after you defeat... actually, no, that's pretty outclassed. You could use the rogue drop from Duke. I think that's good. I forgot what it's called. If you mean any class, then I'd recommend you Summoner with the Terra Prisma, because I mean you will just melt him fast, so fast. I keep on going under his walls. Maybe I should spawn him closer to the floor. Instead of this high up. Devourer Gods didn't take me too long. He took me more attempts than he should have. So I was trying to figure out my frame drops. I could never figure them out, but it's whatever. Oh, how many viewers? I haven't even checked my YouTube viewers. If my viewers are low, it's really demotivating, which is why I hate that I always look at my TikTok viewers. Because I get demotivated easily. $34? Damn. Hi guys. Hi. No, not in Calamity. It's just a rarer drop from nighttime Empress. Alright, second phase again. I ran out of flight time. I sold. I ran out of flight time. No. That is. My bad. Ooh. Hey guys, who wants to send me $50 so I can whale in my game? What armor should you get? What class? Hydrothermic armor? No, plague armor. So that way you get a built-in dash, and then you can sub the Asgard's Valor for another damage or survivability accessory. I hate the candle buffs that you can't... I hate the candle buffs that you have to use them every time you die, because I always forget. Because that's a fairly hefty damage increase. Guys, who's sending me $50 so I can whale in my game? Come on, someone. I'm kidding. I already spent $200 this week, so... Yeah. Crumb, hi baby, how are you doing? I wish I had my face cam on YouTube too. I'm doing good apart from the fact that I have to do this fight for 12 minutes and I just completely sold earlier. So yeah, now I gotta do it all over again. No bueno. No good. Sorry, y'all. My game reset. It's 8 o'clock. None of us that rich? Damn. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, so my game reset. So I'm doing my reset stuff. I have some bread. I need real money. I need chat to send me real money so that way I can spend real money on a virtual game. Yeah, y'all would never guess how much I spent on this game in total. Just take a wild guess and you'll probably be wrong. Oh, no, dude. No. You were way off. Wow, that is an old ass name. Oh my gosh. No, I've spent $4,000 on this game in total. What's up?
We have a fold-up table in here.
All right.